Hare Krishna. So yes, 17th chapter, the divisions of faith. We have seen each and every shloka, all the 28 shlokas in detail. Now in this video, let's see all the 28 shlokas at one go. I mean the summary of 17th chapter. Now what is the link between 16th and 17th chapter? Let's try to understand that. So 16th chapter was titled as the divine and demoniac natures. See, there we understood the ones who have faith in scriptures, they are called as divine. The ones who don't have faith, they are called as demoniac. After hearing the entire 16th chapter with so many shlokas, to be more specific, 24 shlokas, Arjuna got a question. Arjuna's question was, okay, the ones who have faith, they are divine. Ones who don't have faith in scriptures, they are demoniac. But oh Krishna, what about them who have some faith, but not based on scriptures? What about them? So this is the question now that is asked by Arjun. And this is the first question, and Krishna is elaborating and giving an elaborate answer to this question. So this is the first shloka, and second shloka onwards, Krishna starts speaking. Now in second and third shloka, Krishna is saying that see, their faith is based on three modes of material nature: mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. After that, he makes a strong statement about the worship. So based on the faith, the worship also is decided. So people in the mode of goodness will worship Devi Devtas. People in the mode of passion will worship demons. And people in the mode of ignorance will worship the ghosts and spirits. Now in shloka number 5 and 6, Krishna is telling that the austerities and penances which are done, not as per the recommendation of Shastra, the person is torturing oneself and is torturing the super soul within, because he is not following scriptures. Now after having said this, Krishna starts describing elaborately different aspects in three modes of material nature. From shloka number 7 to 10, Krishna is talking about the food in three modes. So the food, sattvika ahara, in that it is said, the food in the mode of goodness, it increases the duration of life, purifies one's existence, gives strength, health, happiness, satisfaction. And how are these foodstuffs? Juicy, fatty, wholesome. When it comes to mode of passion, they give distress, misery, disease. And how are these foodstuffs? Too bitter, too sour, too salty, hot, pungent, dry, burning. And what about ignorance? So mode of ignorance, these foods are like tasteless, decomposed, putrid, consisting of remnants and untouchable things, and pulls the person into darkness. So this is food in three modes. Then after that, Krishna is speaking about the sacrifice in three modes. Now when it comes to mode of goodness, the person is doing sacrifice, but then he is doing it as a matter of duty, without any expectation in return. And in the mode of passion, shloka number 12 talks about it. He is doing it for some return, some material benefit he wants, or for the sake of pride to show off that I am also doing something. When it comes to mode of ignorance, in shloka number 13 it is given. So whatever the person does in ignorance, the sacrifice, that is, it will be without direction of scriptures, without distributing food, without giving dakshina to the pandits who have come, the priests who have come, without chanting Vedic hymns. Such a faith or such a sacrifice that is there is considered to be in the mode of ignorance. Now after having spoken about food and sacrifice, now Krishna is speaking about austerity. Now austerity in the mode of goodness. Shloka number 14 talks about that. So what is the austerity? 14th, 15th and 16th talks about austerity. But it is talking about the austerity of body, and speech and mind. And after that Krishna starts talking about the three modes, austerity in three modes. So what is the austerity of body? Shloka number 14 is talking about it. Giving respect to the superiors, Supreme Lord, Brahmanas, spiritual master, cleanliness, simplicity, celibacy and non-violence. And when it comes to the austerity of speech, what is that? Here it is said, the words, the speech should be truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others. And one should use the speech in recitation of the Vedic scriptures. And what is the austerity of mind? Shloka number 16 is talking about that. Satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, self-control, and purification of one's existence. These are the austerities of mind. Now, all these austerities, when done in the mode of goodness, what is the mode? Here it is given, Shloka number 17. So, the person who is doing austerity is doing with faith, and not expecting anything in return. He is doing it only for the sake of Supreme. This is the mode of goodness austerity. Mode of passion austerity. The person is doing this to gain some respect out of pride, to gain some honor, to gain some worship. And it is said that such a thing is not stable or permanent. And what about the austerity or penance in the mode of ignorance? Shloka number 19 is talking about it. It is performed out of foolishness, self-torture, and it is also done sometimes to destroy and injure others. This is the austerity in the mode of ignorance. We saw Hiranyakashipu's example in this case. Now, after speaking about food, sacrifice, austerity, now Krishna is speaking about charity in three modes. So, charity in goodness. So, that is done out of duty, and whenever goodness comes, we should remember it is without any expectation. They are not expecting any reimbursement or any reward or whatever, just doing out of duty. And charity done at proper time, place, and to a worthy person. So, this comes in the category of charity in sattva guna or goodness. Now, charity in passion, it is performed with some expectation. I want some return, I want reimbursement, I want some material gain. Or the person is not interested to give charity and is forced to give. So, in a grudging mood, he is giving. Chalo, le lo. And the charity now which he is giving, he might be giving and then after that thinking, oh, why did I give it? So, such charities are in the mode of passion. Mode of ignorance charity means what? Shloka number 22 is talking about that. Charity given in an improper place, improper time to unworthy person. Say even if the person is worthy, but respect is not given, charity is done without any attention, even such a thing, such a charity is categorized in mode of ignorance charity, tamasic dana. Now, after hearing all this, three modes of material nature in all these different activities, a person might have this question that okay, we are already defective, our activities will be defective. Is there any way to overcome these defects, these shortcomings? And from Shloka number 23 to 27, Krishna is saying that by chanting the holy names of the Lord, and specifically here he says Om Tat Sat, or in general chanting the holy names of the Lord, what happens? All these activities which are there, all of them, even if some defect, some shortcoming, some flaw might be there, but then all of it will be overcome by chanting the holy names. How is that? It's like it's a proper solution to all the Kali Yuga Jivas. Because we will commit some or the other offense, some or the other mistake, some or the other flaw will be there. So just by chanting the holy names, everything will be taken care. And now after hearing about all this, Om, Tat, Sat, and Sat is like eternal. So after hearing about eternal, we might get this question, okay, then what is Asat? What is temporary? Then Krishna is saying, in last shloka of this chapter, he says anything, be it sacrifice, be it austerity, or be it charity, done without faith in Supreme is Asat. And such a thing is not useful in this life or in the next. So basically in the entire chapter, Krishna made it very clear that faith in Supreme is very, very important. We might gradually progress from ignorance to passion to goodness, but then we don't have much time. How much gradual it will be? How much gradual will progress? So direct progress is needed. And how to get that faith in the Supreme directly? By associating with a bona fide spiritual master, a pure devotee of the Lord. And this faith that is there in their heart, when we serve them, is transferred to our heart also. Or to be more precise, it's duplicated in our heart also. So in this way, in this entire chapter, Krishna made it very clear take the direct path. Take the direct path of associating with a pure devotee and come back to me. Don't waste time here. So with this, we complete chapter number 17, which was the second last chapter of Bhagavad Gita. And now we are going to enter the final chapter of Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 18. Let's begin from next video onwards. Hare Krishna.